The covenant that outlives our failures. A meditation on Genesis 9. The world is washed clean. The air is quiet. The ground is soft beneath Noah's feet. This is what a new beginning feels like. Not loud, not triumphant, but tender. A single rainbow arches across a still, damp sky, fragile and fierce at once. Genesis 9 tells us that God will hold the world steady, even when we can't.
Humanity receives a blessing once more. Be fruitful. Multiply. Fill the earth. But it's not a return to Eden, it's a beginning inside a broken world. The same kind of beginning God gives us after heartbreak, after loss, after seasons where we barely survived. God anchors the new world in one unshakable truth. Human life is sacred because it carries His image. Genesis 9:6. This is why our words matter. This is why our choices matter. This is why violence, physical, emotional, or spiritual, is never small. Every person we meet still bears the imprint of the Creator, even when the image is cracked and clouded. The rainbow is not primarily a reminder for humanity. It is a reminder for God Himself, a sign of His self-binding mercy, a promise that judgment will never again swallow the world whole. Genesis 9:15. And then Noah makes a mistake. Noah, the righteous man who walked with God through the storm, becomes Noah, the vulnerable man. He plants a vineyard, he drinks, he lies uncovered in his tent.
His sons respond differently. 1 exposes and mocks. 2 cover with compassion and walk backwards so they will not see their father's shame. Genesis 9 whispers a hard and healing truth. Even the righteous stumble. Even the faithful fail. And how we respond to another's weakness reveals our own heart. This scene is painfully prophetic for us today. In our society, we have largely chosen the way of exposure. We don't merely notice weakness. We film it, post it, trend it, and pile on. One moment of failure can cost a person their reputation, their livelihood, their peace. We zoom in, we screenshot, we make sure the whole world sees their nakedness. And too often, even those who claim to love the God of the rainbow join in the mocking.
Genesis 9 whispers a hard and healing truth that calls us to something higher. Even the righteous stumble, even the faithful fail. And how we respond to another's weakness reveals our own heart. A closing thought. God does not wait for us to become flawless. He makes the promise while we are still dripping from the flood, still carrying the scent of judgment and mercy. The rainbow still hangs in the sky today, not because we have earned it, but because God refuses to let our brokenness have the final word. Thanks for listening. If this touched you, let me know in the comments.